Basi naanza. Wengine watajua. Mbona sijaona?
Nitoke hapa.
Ukagoli. Ini donjo ke nyek mas. Donjo ke nyek mas. Hilda. Naftali donjo. Ini donjo ke nyek. Lakini ndio ile hata najaribu refresh na kujawa. Dog chini jak manyien. So. Okay, good afternoon everyone. I'm Collins Mbago Juma. I'm going to take you through the World Physical Geography, Topic 1 and Topic 2 notes, which I did in my project. So we are going to look at the definition. We are going to look at the definition of geography. We are going to know what is World Physical Geography also, what physical geography entails, and the components. So this one is topic 1. What is geography? You can just reply in the text if you know what is geography as we move on. So geography is the study of places and the relationship between people and their environment. Then we have what is World Physical Geography. This is just a branch of geography that is concerned with natural features and phenomena of the Earth's surface, such as landforms. We have geography. There are a lot of things in geography, such as geomorphology, oceanography. We have climatology, soil geography. Then we have the components of Earth's physical geography. We have things like the core, the mantle, and the crust. We are going to look them in details as we see what they entail. As you can see from that diagram, you can see we have the core, which is divided into two. We have the inner and the outer core. We have the the mantle, which is also divided into two, which is the inner mantle and the outer mantle. Then we have the crust, which is the outermost part of the earth. Edwin Odhiambo, you have raised up your hand. You can tell us something. Okay, we have the crust. This is the outer surface of the earth. It is cold, it is thin, it is brittle. We have the crust is very thin relatively to the radius of the planet. You can see there is a diagram there that is clearly showing us how the components of the earth are, and the notes have been uploaded. You can go and download from the portal. We have the mantle. The mantle, we have the two most important things about the mantle is, one, it is made up of solid rock. Two, it is hot. The heat flows in two different ways. We have the through conduction and we have through convection. Then we have the core. The core is the planet's center. The planet's center lies a dense metallic core. Scientists know the outer core is liquid and the inner core is solid. Then we are going to look at the factors that affect weather and climate. Factors that affect weather and climate, we have six main factors. We have six main factors that affect weather and climate. We have the temperature, we have the pressure, we have temperature, we have pressure, we have wind, we have humidity, we have precipitation, clouds, climate. So weather is just weather is the what is weather? What is weather? What is weather from? May I see from the charts? Anyone who is typing? What is weather? Naftali Daji, what is weather? What is weather? So weather is just the daily conditions that occur within the Earth's surface. Then we have the climate, which is the average condition that occurs within a period of 30 to 35 years. So we have looked at the factors affecting climate, factors affecting weather. We are going to look at how is climate affected. We have climate is affected by elevation or altitude. How is it being affected by elevation? Normally, as altitude increases, climate conditions becomes colder. On a higher mountain, life zones reflect the changes. Plants at the base are the same as those in the surrounding countryside. Then we have latitude or distance from the equator. Temperature drops as one moves further from the equator due to the curvature of the earth. Then we have prevalent global wind patterns. On the prevalent global wind patterns, three major wind patterns exist in the northern hemisphere and three in the southern hemisphere. Wind patterns shift north or south as the seasons changes. Then we have the distance from the sea. It is retained differently by land and water. Then land heats up faster than water, but water retains heat longer than land. Let's look at another topic, which is topic 2. Topic 2, we are going to look at the map work. We are going to know what is a map, what is map work, how are maps classified. So just to begin, we have what is a map? A map is a symbolic representation of selected characteristics of place, usually drawn on a flat surface. Then we have map work. Map work is the study and analysis of maps, especially prior to or in the relation to a field work. Then we have classification of maps. Maps are classified in different ways. We have topographic maps. Topographic maps are a type of reference maps. They show the shape of the earth. They show the shape of the earth surface, including mountains, valleys, craters. We have lakes. We have roads and trail. Then we have physical map. Physical maps are intended to show natural features and natural landforms and features of an area, such as mountain, desert, we have lakes, we have oceans, we have rivers. And you can see from that diagram, that one is a type of a physical map. We are going to the another type of map, which is political maps. We have political maps. This can be a reference map or a thematic map, depending on the political information it depicts. It is a reference map if it is described. It describes the boundaries or country, cities, and counties. Then it shows elevation, results, or party affiliations. Then it will be a thematic map. So you can see this map here. This one is a political map. It shows the boundaries, it shows the countries, it shows the states. So that one is what we call the political map. Then we have reference map. Reference map are maps that provide basic information about the location and geography of an area. Then they are designed to show the spatial relationship between different features. This includes natural and man-made landmarks. We have bodies of water. We have political boundaries. Then we have thematic maps, which is a type of map generated to emphasize a specific theme corresponding to a particular geographic region. A thematic map concentrates on the specific subject areas. If there is a question, just ask a question as we move on. Or if there's a concern, just raise up your hand. Very fast. We have another one, which is the geological map. It's a type of map used to display geological information such as rock units and geologic strata. Then we are going to look at why maps are important. What make map an important thing? What are the importance? What are the significance of a map? First, maps inspire you to think outside your own world, to expand your horizons, and to take a look at the place you want to go to. As you can see from this first picture here, a map is something that can make you to think broad. Then we have maps are tools that can distill thousands of data, points into an easy To comprehend functional pictures, maps are visual snapshots of a particular place and time that allow their viewers to more fully understand the subject matter. Then maps provide perspective, allow us to step outside our limited point of view and understand things at the different scale. Then we have another point. A map is a connection to the memories you have in the place. Then maps inspire you to think outside the world. I think that one we have done. Maps are treasure. They are also treasure that drove the memories and stories of the place where you have spent time. You can see these are the visual aids that we can use when we are talking about when we are speaking about the importance of maps. You can see. Then the next part, we are going to look at the scales that we used in the map. Okay, class. We have the scales that we use in a map. We are almost done. We are almost done, students. Just hold on. A map scale is a ratio of a distance on the map to its equivalent distance on the ground. That is a map scale. The ratio of a distance on a map to its equivalent distance on the ground. Then we have types of map. We have fractional or ratio scale. A functional scale map displays a portion of an object or geographic feature on the earth. This type employs a series of integers to represent an item or a landmark, such as we have 1 to 24,000, things like that. Then we have the linear scale. The linear scale is a scale that depicts the distance between two or more notable locations. On maps, the linear scale is a series of lines or dots that represent a landmark. Then we have the verbal scale. We have simple terms are used to define a noticeable surface features on this scale. A verbal scale describes a location or object by expanding abbreviation. For example, 1 inch to the mile. So you can see there are diagrams here. This one, the first one is our fractional or ratio scale. Then this second one is a linear scale. Yeah, I think we are almost done. Then you can look at why are scales important. We have things like precisions, we have geographic analysis, it helps in time management, it helps in education, we have helps in tourism activities, geometrical presentations, things like that. Yeah, I think that one is the end of our meeting for today. If there's any question, or if there's any clarification that you need, just want to thank you for joining the class. And as we plan to meet next time, the notes are already in the portal. If you go and download, you will find them there. See you next time. See you when you see me. Edwin Odhiambo, you have raised up your hand. Do you have something to say? Edwin Odhiambo. You iwuoyo to i-unmute koso i-mute? Ok wawinji. I-unmute koso i-mute? Okay. So you can leave at your own pleasure. The class was that enjoyable. Let's meet next time. Thank you for joining.